Hello, YouTube. It's gonna be my girlfriend's birthday in a few days, and she needs a desk in her room because she does not have one. So, we're making her one. It needs to be pretty small because it's got a bed. She's got a bed, and I'm gonna put it at the end of the bed, and then there's a door on the other side. So sort of close quarters there. So, in order to combat that, I am making, how should I say, not very deep board with a big fillet over here because there's a bit of a cramped closet next to it. So I want to maximize the walking space next to it. Now, but before we get too crazy here, I'm gonna make a cup of tea. All right, peeps, got my tea. It's actually cooled a bit by now. I sat down, had a good think. I drew up some diagrams. So we're here. You can see it on the wall side. I decided to put a fillet here, just to match the sort of the rest of it. This is a 3-inch fillet. Interestingly, the same size as a spray paint can. So I sort of scrounged around, and there is a line mark there, but it's relatively faint because I used mechanical pencil. And then we'll come over here where I did actually draw a bit on where I'm going to cut. And I used the same can, and I went 1, 2, to bring it in 3 inches while also making it relatively smooth. So then I'm going to bring it in 3 inches. I will say I got this piece of wood for free from my dear sister. Shout out to Sarah. So it came with a few things in here, but I've already cut it down to size, so it's pretty good already in terms of nothing, no issues. But this chunk here, we're managing to miss that, so it's just a perfectly usable piece of wood. And then we'll go down to the end where I want to open it up so that there's more walking room. And I looked for the biggest circle I could find, and a 12-inch Home Depot bucket is what I concluded. So from the edge all the way over here, it's 19 inches down to 16 inches after the 3-inch sort of double filleted edge there. So now it is time to go with confidence and cut, my friends. Let's cut to that. Okay, so now that the table shape is basically done, the next step is to create a core. Hello, sir.
Oh, hi.
Oh, okay, very good. I thought some people just walk through our path, and I was gonna say like, hey, you can walk here, but thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome. Have a great one.
Okay, so this desk won't actually have any drawers or anything underneath. So it could actually work like this, but nobody really wants a 1/2-inch thick table. So I'm gonna make a bit of a core, and then I'm gonna put a 1/4-inch bottom on after that. So this piece of wood is a 5/8 inch by 1.5 inch piece of pine. They've got rounded edges, so I'm gonna run them through the table saw, cut them down to about 1.25 inches at that point, by 5/8, and then I'm going to lay them out underneath, and we'll see where we go from there. I also want to make some shelves in this corner. Okay, so I've moved outside now, and I've set up the table saw and the chop saw to process the 1.5 inch by 5/8 inch piece of wood. See that one in the back? That's going to be my starting point. I'm going to clamp it down and put them all in sequentially. So I'm going to get some glue. One other thing I'm going to do with this piece is I'm going to get my sled out, and I'm going to put a slot here, and on the other side, this piece goes here. I'm going to put a slot on the other side over there, so that I can put a stringer that goes all the way across, and I might put one on this edge piece as well. We'll see how that goes. Okay, everybody, it's the next day. It's my girlfriend's birthday today. Obviously, it's a little late, but you know what? She's here to help because, woo, you know, because woodworking's fun. But now we're going to determine some legs. One side is going to have a set of drawers, so we'll have a box on that side, and the other side we'll be designing some legs and making out of 2x2 pine. Yeah, we've already measured the ideal height at 35 inches, so we're going to start designing. For you guys, getting the drawer slides took only about 5 seconds. But for us, it took a long ass time. You know, blame Lowe's. This is the cabinet box. It's laying on its side because this handle was touching the ceiling, so I couldn't tighten it down all the way. So this is going to be the bottom. We're going to have a thicker drawer here for some textbooks. We're going to get one big drawer here with some sliders. Goes here. And then we're going to get, I believe, 4 other drawers in here. Some smaller drawers, and then I think 2 larger drawers. And then there's going to be a shelf right here, of course, which you can see. I put 1/4 inch to save space inside of this box because this is not actually going to be load bearing, but that's going to be the top to the shelf. So now it is drawer time. I've never actually done this before. These runners are 1 inch thick together, so I need to take a 1 inch offset from this. So got some plywood, ripped it down with this circular saw. And I've got the back for the cabinet now. I am just about to glue that up, and then I will be finalizing the shelves that go in. Got it to here. Now it is ready to go together. Everything fits, so that is nice. And I am going to glue this up, and then I'm going to make sure the shelves fit in the right way, you know, correctly. Not gonna lie, it's been a minute since I last recorded anything. So some news, Desi and I broke up. Haven't finished the project yet, but here's my update on it. Yeah, all the boxes are now being finished gluing up. Got some sanding to do, some corners to, you know, flatten and such. So those 2 are getting glued up. I've got 2 here, and then I've got this last one here. This is the first drawer being polyurethane. I've got some combo polyurethane and stain that I just got on my fingers. Yeah, honestly, you know, if you want to get good, and here's my guide to getting good, wash your paintbrush right after you're done using it. Then you can just use it over and over again, and it's so useful. See, check this out. My paintbrush right here. It's my favorite paintbrush. Shout out to that paintbrush. Yeah. Painted my sister's basement with that. Fun fact. The next step, so I've got the legs actually upstairs, and we've already got the tabletop finished, and this is the face of all the drawers. I've got the legs upstairs. They're actually set to be 1/2 inch shorter than the cabinet. That's what it's called. Forgot the name. Put the stretcher on the same piece of wood. So then it's actually 2 platforms that are attaching the tabletop instead of sort of a line and a platform. So I made some. We're here working on the desk tonight. It's about 7 o'clock. I'm gonna get the paintbrush going. That's gonna be whoa. I made some painter squares yesterday. Oh, that's one less. Yesterday I only had 3 of these bad boys. I cut them with just a handsaw, and I only got 1, or I made 3 or 4 actually. So I managed to only polyurethane, just one of them, one drawer of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I need to paint. And I've also got a cabinet to paint and a tabletop that I need to paint as well. Or paint, polyurethane, you know what I'm saying, shut up. That's about it. Gonna watch some One Piece. And freaking paint some fools. First I'm gonna clean up the garage a bit. Let's oh, I hear trick-or-treaters. Suppose I'll film me cleaning up the garage. Maybe that's sort of lame. But YOLO. This is actually Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Hey, Future Kieran here. I just want to thank you for watching to this point. These projects take me a long time to do because I finish my homework before I start doing anything in terms of projects. I should be making more videos more often, and my semester is over next week, so hopefully I can make an entire project over winter break. If you want to help me make these videos monetarily, a great way to help out is subscribe or like. It takes 5 seconds and it really helps me out and may allow me in the future to get some sponsorship for cooler and more complex videos. Thanks.
Shoot. Oh no. Seal your glue bottles. What a rookie mistake, yo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Finished. So that's all 5 drawers. You got the 2 top ones, 2 middle ones, and then you've got a shelf, and then you've got the 4th one here. I'd just like to say, first one to comment how dusty my garage is the first one to buy me a dust collection system. So, another time break. You want to see something exciting? Ta-da! Here are the drawers. I know. Let's go look. It's taken so long that it's cold in the garage now. I've got a heater next to me, and I managed to finish these drawers. They actually work, which is sort of wild. That's pretty cool. And we got that, and the math all added up, so I'm really proud of that. So, you're looking at here's a bubbly. Also, if these guys want to sponsor me and send me some of these, I literally... This is I've gone through a lot of different flavors, but if you want to send me some, these cans are just collecting around my garage. And I'm buying them, but I'm just saying, if you want to send me some, cheers to that. Anyways, this desk, before I went on vacation, I used this triple thick polyurethane, and I put it on much too thick. And I don't think I got an image of it, but like, it was situated like this. This back corner, it's a water-based polyurethane at that, so it's white, sort of a white hue to it compared to the amber of an oil-based. This corner here was completely white, like it was completely thick. There was nothing to say about it, and you could literally like stick your fingernail in and peel it. And I peeled off this massive corner of polyurethane. Oh yeah. So this came off. This came off of it. 5/100 of an inch thick. 400s technically speaking, but what's the difference? Anyway, so don't answer that. So it literally just like peeled off. So that was totes my bad, yo. Totes my bad. But I just think that was pretty hilarious. So right now, I've got one more coat. It's $12 Tuesday at Papa Murphy's. So I'm gonna do a quick coat here. And then honestly, this table is gonna be done. Like, I'm serious. It's actually gonna be done now, and this video is gonna be uploaded. Just so you know. Okay, it's finished. Oh yeah. So as you can see, it's sort of a tall desk actually. Just under hip height. This is going to be good for a sort of a tall chair, or to sort of have things that a little bit higher to look down on, rather than having to crane your neck down. This almost a little bit higher. This could be a standing desk, actually. All the drawers work. I haven't vacuumed them out, actually. I should vacuum them out at some point, but yeah. Everything works. All right, it's finally done. I'm gonna screw the leg here. There's sort of a plywood base of it onto the bottom, and I'm gonna screw through the top of the drawers there to attach it. Of course, shim it up to make sure it's flat and such, and not so wobbly. Which of course it is a little wobbly now because none of it's screwed down. First desk, my own design, custom built. This will go right at the end of her bed. From here to there is the exact width of her bed. Yeah. Thank you for watching. This maybe 15-minute video or something was over the span of maybe 6 months. Thank you for watching, and thank you for learning with me about this process and how to build different things. And I'm pretty happy with this. Quick update. It's almost winter break, and I want to do a whole project during winter break. I've got an Etsy shop, and I have been sort of into modular synthesizers recently, and they're really interesting. I built my own modular synthesizer case, and I want to learn some electronics to go along with that. And I want to design a modular synthesizer case, I should say, that I can make and ship out and sell. And I think that'd be a real good time. I've got an Etsy. I'll link it below. I've only got 3 products on there. They're 3D printed. They're sort of have nothing to do with woodworking. I really have nothing to do with me at this point, but they're a good time. So check those out if you want. I want to put I want to get into modular and put that on my Etsy. So the modular synthesizer case will go on there because I've already got my own, but now I've figured out a better system. Yeah, thank you for watching. My name is Kieran Dolan. Have a nice rest of your day.